Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker. And it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clock workout. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight? Around, say, 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. But I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fey & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fey, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fey, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho! You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho! My dear Miss Fey, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fey. Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fey & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh. I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Hello everybody, Hyper Mario Sunshine here. We're back with some more Ace Attorney. And in the last episode, we begun with our inaugural trial as Phoenix Wright, under Maya Fey as our, leader, but it seems that something has occurred. And, yeah, I smell blood. That can't be good. I have to check to see if Mia, the chief's okay. So, before we get in, you can see that Ace Attorney is a point-and-click like adventure in a way, or like, you point-and-click evidence and such. As you can see, the magnifying glass is basically our little cursor here. And we could pick between examine and move. So, in this case, let's move to the office. That smell! Blood! Sis! Someone's there! Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. The thinker has been added to the court record. The thinker, the murder weapon, looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock, made by Larry Butts. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass light, lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards, the broken remains of glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? No clue. What do you mean, no clues? The word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Receipt. A department store receipt with the letters written in blood on the back. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. Could examine other things as well. Seems that nothing else is really... Oh wait, hold on, the chair. That's the chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. And the windows? There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. We'll keep that in mind. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya? Fey? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside of the courtroom. So Maya, she is Mia's sister, and it seems that she found her sister along with, well, I guess before us, murdered. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Could you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And Sis. So she was already dead. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Well, nothing else left to do but to present. I wonder, actually, let's present the attorney's badge. It's a very long-standing meme in the Ace Attorney community to just randomly present it, so... I'm sorry. I've never seen that before. That's funny. It's like her sister was an attorney before her passing. That's kind of weird to just make lighthearted jokes in the midst of this, but let's show her the receipt. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Well, why? Sis, write my name. Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Better hurry up and call the police. Doesn't appear to be any phones around here, so... Is there any phones? I'm kind of confused. Alright, let's move back in. Maybe there'll be a telephone. Yep, there is. Vaco ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Seems that someone has spotted it. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Well, that's fast. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, Kay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have. Now. Whoa! Excuse me. Eeh. The word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. The killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m., detention center, visitor's room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. So with 3 choices here, well, I guess we'll leave it up to her. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't want this to be something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How did that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh, so he crashed and burned. He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun! Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. So, yeah, you could examine the Fairbits, smile for the camera. Yeah, we'll be seeing that a lot. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. So, we have our choices here, so let's talk with Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes! Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the Thinker? The one that Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. Oh, I remember! Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. Alright, let's ask her about her cell phone. So, you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that the detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo, a conversation I had with my sister my sister is recorded on my cell phone. And lastly, spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte. Medium in training? That's right. The Fey family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fey family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait! What? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. My visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Alright, we have 2 places we could pick to go to. We have Fey Co. and Law Offices and Grossberg Law Offices. I think we'll go to Grossberg's first. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. I must try hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run on an office like this. Guess I'll have to come back later. I guess we could explore for a little bit for now. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil is so thick it practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at for that, at either for that matter. It's a very fancy looking place. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Ah, rich people buying stuff and, not even using it. So let's return to the Fey Co. Law offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal! No trespassing! Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Blitz guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective, Gumtree, was it? Detective Gumtree? Gumtree? Gum doesn't grow on trees, pal. And I'm the one in charge here. Don't push your luck. Whatever you say, detective. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick! Get over here! Yes, sir! But be right there. Ahem. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Alright. Dick Gumshoe. Actually, let's check the profiles. Yeah, we already have, some people involved in the case. Maya Fey, 27, my boss, a very good defense attorney, unfortunately no longer with us. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I love Mia, but she is gone too soon. Maya Fey, the defendant, Mia's little sister, and the spirit medium in training, and Detective Dick Gumshoe, age 30, detective at the local precinct, in charge of initial investigation. So Gumshoe here, he is one of those kinds of detectives who, honestly, is all brawn, no brains, really, but, he's trying, and he's a lovable goofball, so we'll be getting to know him. So let's talk to him about Mia. About Miss Fey. Do you have an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Mia's autopsy report. Time of death, September 5th at 9 o'clock p.m. Cause single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Don't you talk to him about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is Edgeworth hates crimes with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Right, we can't really examine anything. And also, the offices have changed in terms of how it looks compared to the murder. So, yeah, we can only really move back to the detention center into the Grossberg of offices. So, oh, well, I guess he's not back yet. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. So you could get a few hints here or there, not necessarily like any evidence or anything super like undercovering, but well, maybe in the future we'll be seeing that. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. Thanks for this. Don't mention it, pal. When it comes to dealing with lawyers, fight fair and square is our motto. I don't know how I feel seeing everything written up like this. It makes me as if it seems so routine. Well, I don't think there's anything... I guess we could go back to the detention center? Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. I'd better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I needed to hear for now. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual powers runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer and left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or else I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her. All by herself on that mountain? So, who was this man who, ruined your life, your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man who my mother helped the police captured was innocent. The police consolation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became a laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White. That was his name, my sister told me. White. Alright, I guess nothing else left. Let's go to the Grossberg... Oh. Of course, I have to present something. Yeah, that's going to happen a bit often. Usually, when you move from place to place, you either dialogue or, the time appears with the location of where you're at, and that's usually when you have progressed. So, in this case, we need to present something to her. Sorry, okay. Detective took... Oh. Oh, wait. We still need to, get that from Gumshoe, huh? I was wondering, did you see Maya Fey's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy. But what should I tell him? Something's the matter? Oh, no, that's carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says, the Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. The Steel Samurai? That action hero on TV? Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. That what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Seems she didn't notice the recorded conversation. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Maya Fey's cell phone holds a conversation between the chief and Maya. Guess I've asked all the questions I needed to. You done? All done, pal? Yeah. Yes. Thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I want to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. Witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this. I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already, then? You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial, so she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. So yeah, we still have a few more things to go to, and that being the Gatewater Hotel. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi? Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say anything to that lawyer, pal. I note to self, thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me freshen up so I can look the part of a beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this woman. Alright, she's got some wine here. A bottle and 2 glasses on the table. Someone must be staying with her. Yeah, you could listen to the scene. Yeah, you could already tell that she is quite the colorful character. So I'll let the music play for a little bit. Miss April May is certainly a figure of sorts. Yeah, very cheerful music indeed. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. I already examined most of it. Oh, a simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. But there is something eye-catching here. The flowers! I'm just kidding. The flowers are fake. Wait. As expected, I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's have a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe? Incident? You sound like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No! Hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is that you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh, boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what an amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh, no, not me. I am just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like the noisy little lawyers. Oh, boy. Every sentence coming with, oh, no. What happens if we examine it again? Maybe later. Well, nothing we could really do for now. Guess we could go back to the detention center and present the cell phone. Oh, we could actually look at the conversation. Mia, what's up? You haven't called on... Oh, well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again, what is it this time? Oh, yeah, we've kind of already seen this conversation, if I recall correctly, at the beginning of the second episode. So, let's present it. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began rolling down her cheeks. Thank you. Yeah, that honestly is the most unfortunate thing about this is that it's a loss of a sibling. You can tell how close they are with how they were talking on the phone. And just having not seen each other for a while. And, yeah, it's definitely really hard on everybody right now. So, we have no place else to go, but I think now is the time to go to the Grossberg law offices. Yes. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem! If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha! So, you're the one they say has been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. I skipped something by accident, by holding the A button. I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? How come no one else could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir. Actually, it's about Maya Fey? Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why this strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Well, wait a second. Why is it doing that? How did you know about the trial? The trial was tomorrow. Ahem. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What is doing... I need to change my controller. What do I tell Maya? How could you refuse like that? Please, tell me, why don't you take the case? Ahem. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Maya Fey's sister. Ahem. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. I think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. But why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Maya Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission. You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha! You've noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The colors of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Well, nothing else to do, but gotta tell Mia. Not Mia. Mia! Maya. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center. Visitors room. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, you see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now, before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 o'clock p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No. We are going to defend Maya. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... no one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there. A long time ago. Now, did I become a lawyer in the... Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. And my cats are doing stuff outside. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So, you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, What next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into that drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Well, here we go. Let's go and check. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me? You are? I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Ah, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities? If you no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait. No! Hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Gah! You came back so quick. Might I ask that you inform that Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. Wright of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. Wright of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name, my sister told me. White. Was that the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? Well, nothing else left to do. Let's check that screwdriver once and for all. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap found in Miss May's hotel room. There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still in there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I'll look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. So there we have it. Tomorrow I guess in the next episode, the trial begins. And tomorrow for Phoenix Wright in that hand. So, love my videos, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Really appreciate it. And next time on Ace Attorney, we will be taking on day 1 of the court trial for our client, Maya Fey. See you guys then.